This week on Whitetails Inc., Mulligan Madness hits Iowa. At Whitetails Inc., we do all the work and don't hunt with outfitters or guides on huge pieces of managed property.
We're do-it-yourselfers just like you. Some call us crazy, and honestly, we may be a little psycho.
We document our hunts on camera, enjoying the outdoors as much as the kill.
We have extremely high standards and only compete with ourselves.
The only thing that makes us special is our level of dedication.
We may not have all our fingers, but we more than make up for that with our sweet mustaches.
Welcome to Whitetails Inc.
This episode of Whitetails Inc. is brought to you by
Wicked Tree Gear,
Ozonics, scent elimination that works.
White Knuckle Productions,
Vortex Optics,
Monster X Mineral, Lone Wolf Tree Stands,
Stick and Pick Trail Camera Mounting System,
Tenzing Outdoors,
Arborwear. Wired to hunt.
and Covert Trail Cameras.
John Mulligan is my new VP of Sales and Marketing at Wicked Tree Gear, and he also likes to hunt. With John coming into turkey camp, the weather outlook wasn't looking great.
We have traveled from great lands far away. We had like an 8-hour drive last night to get in here with my good buddy Todd. He is very gracious enough to allow me to hunt turkeys on his farm. So it's cold, it's a little windy, but we're optimistic. We've moved down to a lower spot tonight. Todd's got a perfect spot picked out. All of my faith is in you today. I tried, dude. The conditions suck. We saw nothing, never heard a gobbler, nothing this morning, but it was blowing 25 miles an hour. See, in all my years of turkey hunting expertise, it's like 3 years. Yeah. So we're gonna try this lower area. Creek's laying next to us. We're kind of in a valley. The wind's nowhere near as bad as what it was up on top of the ridge, so.
By no means are John and I expert turkey hunters, but that's the fun of it, I think. With whitetails, it's all business. Come turkey season, it's time to just have fun.
We haven't heard a gobble yet. This is our second day hunting on my farm.
Well, try to have fun when you aren't seeing jack.
So we're gonna give it this morning. And if nothing happens, we're gonna move to a different place where I know if the turkeys aren't here, then they gotta be on a different piece where there's some big ag.
but maybe if I do enough panning and zooming, you can make it look like down.
Turkey sandwich while we're turkey hunting. Todd has us in a great new spot. Walking in, we saw at least half a dozen turkeys, and at least one good tom was in the middle of them. This spot was a spot Eddie and I hunted a couple years ago, and we're kind of in a bottom. There's a big ag field up here around us, some cut corn. It's one of them spots, if we set up here, we know we're going to see them up here and stuff, but this is the spot I've always seen big toms cruise right along this edge. We're actually back in the same spot that we were last night. Saw the most action over here, so we're hoping we can get something going here this morning because they're saying high winds this afternoon, like 30, 35 mile an hour gust. So I know Well, there's a deer back. There's a deer blowing at us right now.
Oh, yeah.
That's always awesome.
When it comes to hunting anything, if you aren't seeing them or hearing them on the farm you are hunting, then move. Move is what we did.
This is the last day before I gotta head back to Kentucky, and Johnny Utah does not want to go home eating tag soup. This is our 7th hunt. I mean, we're getting after it. It's not for lack of effort, but we're not giving up. This is a really good spot. We've already heard some gobbling already in the trees, so hopefully when they come off roost, hopefully they come right down to us. So I hope this is good. Me too, because my status as a turkey guide has been getting worse and worse by the day.
This Tom wouldn't commit and ended up walking off. Well, John and I hunted hard for 4 days, and after seeing nothing for 3 of those days, it was at least nice to finally see some Tommy Boy turkeys posting some swagger.
Come back from Iowa and battled horrible conditions with Todd. The weather killed us. So it seriously feels like I've been hunting turkeys every day for 2.5 weeks now. These things don't even have antlers, and I'm going crazy over them. Now it's become like a personal challenge. We just had a coyote come in, kick our turkeys, but our decoy's laying over now. I guess he didn't like the taste of plastic. It kind of freaked him out. So he took off running as I was reaching for my bow. Turkeys are kicking my butt this year. I'm not a good turkey hunter. I mean, I think I have the basics and I have the techniques down. I know what to do. But you can't kill turkeys if there's no turkeys in the area. That part I know is true. We're back down in the woods a little bit more so than we've been before. We're throwing the kitchen sink at it. We've got a gobbler, 2 hens, a jake, a T-Rex, a sheep, a cobra. We've got decoys everywhere. This is like old McDonald kind of stuff. So afternoon set at a new farm. Move the blind down a little closer to the flat part of this pasture, and I can actually glass these fields a little bit better. Open pasture, it's from the looks and the smell of my boots, there's been a lot of cattle that were previously in this field. Like I said, I don't know anything about this place at all. I just looked at an aerial photograph before I got here, so. Good. This just kind of goes to show how my season's gone. Just had a whole herd of cattle come through. Once, actually two of them. Two of them stuck their head inside the windows of the blind. About scared me to death because I was about half asleep. You know that scene from Jurassic Park where like you see like the big eyeball goes looking in the window and heavy breathing? That's what I woke up to. So, not too embarrassed to admit that I may have peed a little. Then they proceeded to try to eat the head off the Jake of my decoy. And then they went over to my covert trail camera that I had on a stick and pick mini. One of them proceeded to rub on it like it was a buck rubbing the tree. So that's pretty much how my whole turkey season's gone. I can't seem to catch a break. But I'm still out here and I'm still having fun. I'm learning a lot more this turkey season, if anything else. Learning a lot to what not to do. But this whole, bow hunting out of a blind is definitely different than, what I'm used to, traditional run and gun, with a shotgun. So definitely learning a lot. I'm getting to be outside, which is always a plus. But man, I really want to get a turkey with my bow this year. And I got like 2-3 more days to pull this off. So we'll keep trying.
John would sadly eat his turkey tags in Kentucky and Iowa this year. Hey, if there's one thing all hunters can relate to, it is that. Well, at least John was able to capture some beautiful beef footage for the rest of us. Thanks for watching Whitetails Inc. Next week, we're going to be shooting feathered animals. The Wicked Tree Gear line of saws were designed, engineered, and are produced to meet the demands of not only the serious hunter, but the professional landscaper and arborist. The Wicked Tough handsaw features a patented handle design made of cast aluminum, not plastic, and is guaranteed not to break. The entire blade lock design is made from hardened steel nuts and bolts and is literally unbreakable. The Wicked Tough saw features a comfortable rubber overmolded grip, the best cutting and toughest blades in the industry, and is the last saw you will ever have to buy. Wicked Tree Gear also produces the Wicked Tough Pole Saw. The Wicked Tough Pole Saw is now available in 3 different lengths: 6 foot, 12 foot, and a full 15 feet. Our 6-foot pole saw folds down to 18 inches, our 12-foot folds to 32, and the 15-foot pole saw folds down to an incredible 42-inch closed dimension, which makes it the most compact, full-reach pole saw in the world. Also be sure to check out our very innovative tree pack, which is not only a carrying case for the saw, but it doubles as a scabbard. We also have a new bone saw available, with a crazy sharp blade and a yellow handle to make it easy to find when you set it down in the field. Check out all the new products from Wicked Tree Gear at wickedtreegear.com.